You should be sad. You should be tired. Fuck that tour, nigga. You got to get back into the mix. You put yourself in this situation, nigga. Only you can bring yourself out.
Drake.
All right, so Gordo, who is Drake's or one of Drake's many producers, he was interviewed by People magazine. Now, no disrespect to Gordo, but I feel like if he was getting interviewed by People magazine, he had to know that the Drake and Kendrick questions were coming. And I'm sure if he said, I'm not talking about Drake and Kendrick, they wouldn't have interviewed him. No disrespect to Gordo. I'm just saying this is the hot tea that they wanted. So shout out to the Neighborhood Talk. They got a couple of excerpts from the article, and I guess these are the more spicy questions about Drake and Kendrick Lamar. So it says, during an interview with People, Gordo speaks about Drake's attitude after what some are deeming the beef of the century. After a picture of Drake at Mike Rubin's 4th of July party went viral, many fans started to speculate that Drake was sad and restless since beef with Kendrick. Gordo says this is completely untrue. Gordo claims Drake is actually happier than ever. All right? So let's go back to this picture real quick. So yeah, a lot of people saw this picture and they were not used to seeing Drake with bags under his eyes, cheeks all puffy. Even his braids look a little depleted in this picture. Now, maybe he was drunk. Maybe he had just got off a stage because y'all know he performed at this Mike Rubin party too. So maybe he was a little, taken aback. Maybe he was a little dehydrated. I don't know, but he wasn't looking like the regular $1 million Drake that we used to, skin flourishing and shining and looking like pretty Squidward from SpongeBob, okay? It looked like he was a little bit off. And this photo right here, he does look sad. Now, I'll also say this is one of the rare pictures where Drake actually looks like his father, Dennis. If you see a picture of his dad, Dennis, I mean, in this photo, you can tell like Drake is Dennis's son, all right? So back to the article. Gordo said Drake is actually happier than ever. And he went on to say he's been past it. Gordo said to People, the thing is that he was just on the longest tour ever. That's a fact. He was on a very long tour. Y'all know that $1 billion deal he has, the same slave deal as Kanye likes to call it. He has to do a lot of touring. So it's all been a Blur tour. Big as the what? He literally did the tour for like a year. I think he's just chilling. He went on to say, ever since all this has happened, I've seen him happier, the producer shares. It's really weird. He's pretty jolly. The internet makes it seem like, oh, that photo, he's all sad and shit. That's just a bad photo from a bad camera. But it's a bad photo and a bad camera. Now, I mean, in 2024, is it a such thing as a motherfucking bad camera? All of our phones got 50,000 megapixels, but okay. But because it's him, it's put under a magnifying glass like, oh, look at his eyes. He's looking a little droopy. Well, I guess I did just say that. Damn, I didn't even know he was going to repeat everything I said. He hasn't slept, but the guy's been happy as shit, to be honest. He's chilling. Well, some would say he chilling a little too much. Cause nigga, we need some music out on the streets. Not like Us is running rampant. It's running all over his town. Y'all didn't see my video where that guy said, nigga, I'm shocked being in Toronto at how much they playing Not Like Us in Drake's hometown. That guy said, I never seen anything like that. Go look on my channel. That video is there. From a Canadian saying that Not Like Us is running Toronto. So nigga, don't get too happy. Don't get too relaxed. We need some summer slaps. Now, I told y'all in some of my videos earlier, Casanat did preview some new Drake and Lil Yachty, and I was liking the vibes. And I said, yes, this is what we need. We might need a Dark Lane demo tape. We might need a Drake mixtape for the summer. We might need an OVO sound mixtape, something. But I feel like slaps are needed for Drake right now. I don't think this is a summer where he can go get on a yacht and take off for about 6 or 7 months and think he gonna come back. Because by that time, Kendrick might have already dropped his next album. And y'all know Kendrick is ready to drop. And he might have an album with all DJ Mustard beats. Nigga, this is not the time to be at Michael Rubin's 4th of July, Halloween, end of summer. I don't give a fuck what type of party that nigga throwing, Drake. You need to be absent. And in the studio, you should be sad. You should be tired. Fuck that tour, nigga. You got to get back into the mix. You put yourself in this situation, nigga. Only you can bring yourself out. Shandreme condreme cinco. I don't want Drake happy. I want that nigga serious. I want that nigga on the motherfucking mind on the prize. I want that nigga trying to get the gold like the Olympians, nigga. Team USA out there with LeBron, Steph Curry, all of them niggas. Kevin Durant hurt, but they got Joel Embiid. They stole that nigga from another African country. Now he playing for Team USA. Jason Tatum, Devin Booker, Anthony Edwards, Anthony Davis. Them niggas trying to get the gold. Drake, that's what your mind need to be on. Because that nigga Kendrick might have already got the gold necklace presented to him and he wearing the shit. You need to go snatch that bitch back. Because I wouldn't let no nigga do me like that. I wouldn't let... What that nigga from Boondock say? I wouldn't let no nigga do that shit to me though. And by the way, y'all notice how Gordo said he's happy. It's really weird. That's almost like admitting that Drake lost the beef. Like, yeah, bro, it's weird because he got his ass kicked. So, yeah, like, he really shouldn't be happy, but he is happy. It's like, I don't know, Gordo. But maybe I'm reading too deep into it, you know? Because don't forget, it was a bad camera. It wasn't a bad picture. It was a bad picture and a bad camera in 2024. All right?